Hello! I was doodling in my sketchbook, just easy little studies for pleasure. And I thought, why not film that? It could be interesting to see that comfort zones are not always negative. So let's draw. Ballpoint pen is really great for sketching. You can go from very light, nearly invisible lines to bold and thick ones. And in one hand, you cannot erase, so you have to make choices and go with what you've got, which is really great for exercising. But in another hand, you can start very light, and it's not that frightening. So it's really perfect. I really recommend that tool. And also, it has been designed for writing, so it rolls very smoothly on the paper in every direction. It's a really great tool for sketching and doodling. I love it. As always when sketching, I use a quite big brush compared to the size of the drawing. I'm not here for details, I just want to create impression of shapes, volumes, and the best way not to get lost in details is to use a big brush. With this one, you will see me struggle with the face quite a lot, but it's okay. It's not an exercise for accuracy, I'm just doodling and chilling without any pressure. So I try not to spend too much time on the same drawing. You can see that I don't use construction lines, I go directly from head to toe. It's not a recommendation, it's just me having fun by challenging myself. When I feel like the drawing is gonna be really difficult, of course I use construction lines and volumes. But I also like sometimes to play with my abilities. I think it's very meditative to dive into the lines and to try to trust my eyes and my hands, see what happens. It's like a little game between me and myself. What I have learned about color is that it's never about colors. It's all about contrast. Strong, obvious contrasts. Think, where is the light? Where are the shadows? Where is it light or dark? If you have that, no matter the actual colors or hues, the image is gonna work anyway. So contrast, contrast, contrast. There is never too much of it. I struggled a bit with the back legs of this running cat. Once again, it's okay. It's just a doodle. I decided to keep on going. As always, I like to play with different colors in one, especially in the shadows. The light bounces in the environment, carrying with it a bit of the colors it encountered. So even in shadows, it's interesting to mix warms and cools to create interesting variations. The reason why I like those sessions is not only because they are gratifying. It is also because, well, they make me draw. Yes, I am in my comfort zone, but because I will do several drawings with pleasure. And I think that most of the time, quantity creates unconscious explorations. Here, for example, after all the previous animals, this one will be even more loose and suggestive than the others. The style changed by itself without me even trying to change it. It just happened in the multitude. Loose doesn't mean inattentive, and comfort zone doesn't mean lazy. So it's okay to alternate between in and out of this so famous comfort zone that everybody's talking about. You don't always have to try to get out of it. Sometimes yes, if you want to improve on something in particular, but sometimes it's cool to stay in and to just have fun. Something good will happen anyway. I like in particular the way the two colors melted together in certain places, creating this rich and happy mess. I really like this one. Another good reason to sometimes chill in your comfort zone is that in the quantity created appear the repetitions, the automatisms of your style. They are always here somewhere, but with the multitude, they become visible and obvious. For example, I realized with this session that I was always using this same kind of dark purplish color in the shadows. It once had been a discovery, but now I can see that I'm using this solution too oftenly, without even thinking, because I know that it's gonna be kind of cool. This session made me realize that this choice wasn't my sensitivity talking anymore, but more like an automatic mode. So I know now that I want to change that and go explore again for brand new solutions. And it's inspiring. So you see, comfort zone can be very inspiring too. I really like this last one. The brush strokes are bolder, stronger. It's very different from the first ones, and I really like where it went. So you see how just having fun and pleasure can bring you somewhere too. Those two were my favorite ones, and it is so gratifying to have your faves being the last ones you did. You can really see and feel the improvement. So I'm very happy. It was a good session for me that day. I hope you enjoyed it too, and that I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!